Are Harley Bentons becoming too expensive? Let's find out in today's episode of Fulton Street Beats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fulton Street Beats. Today we're going to talk about some things with Harley Benton. We're going to be all over the place, as a matter of fact, because I'm on the hunt for some new budget guitars, and I'm noticing a change in the tides. I'm noticing that prices are increasing. Not only are prices creeping up, but shipping is creeping way up. So we have to be mindful of that when we're shopping for budget guitars because, well, we have to weigh the pros and the cons. Is the guitar worth it? Is it going to be worth it to upgrade? Or are you looking for something that's ready to play, ready to rock and roll? Or do you like to upgrade? Do you like to tinker? These are the kind of things that will influence our buying decisions. Quality, what components come on them. And to a lot of you out there, it's setup. Now, not so much for me, because to me, I'll just set up any guitar. I'd rather pay less for a guitar and set it up the way I like it. It's an individual taste anyhow to me. So I rather pay less for a guitar that needs a setup than pay a fortune for a guitar that is set up in the ballpark for the average person. That's still not quite what you may want, because remember, we're all built different. So instead of rambling, what I'm going to do is we're going to look at some of these Harley Bentons right now. I'm on their website. Now, you guys know I've purchased a lot of Harley Bentons. And I like Harley Bentons. I think I don't want to say tremendous value for the money. I want to say they're an excellent guitar for any money. They're just a nice playing guitar. They sound good for the most part. And yeah, some of us get some flawed ones or some ones that might need some help, but that's the same with any manufacturer across the board. Personally, I've had one kind of mediocre experience with Harley Benton, but they took care of it. And that's what mattered to me. And some of us are easier to please than others. So keep that in mind. Sometimes, like myself, I think I'm hard to please sometimes. I can be really hard to get along with and hard to please, especially when we pay X amount of dollars for something. We get it in our heads that we need to be at a certain level for the money that we're spending because, well, that's the way it kind of should be, right? Your money's not better than mine, and mine is not better than yours. $100 to me might be like $1,000 to you, or vice versa, or vice versa. So let's look here and see what Harley Benton is offering. Now, everybody loves the single cut design. So let's start there. And I had my eyes a while back on their EMG single cut, EMG pickup one. And then I saw that they have the Goda, the AFB tribute. So I clicked on this guitar right here, and what a beautiful looking, traditional looking Les Paul. And as you can see, I hope you can see, I'm going to try to get you in here a little bit better so you can see. How's that? Okay. So if you can see, this is the SC550 SL Goda, and I'm going into this blind for the first time, guys. I mean, I've been shopping, looking a little.
Hey, man, you got to have some salts on your burrito.
A little bit for the last, few days, but I'm going into this blind with you. I don't know what we're going to turn up really, although I have noticed that the prices are changing. So this is a nice guitar. So we have the Palfero fingerboard, comes with 22 stainless steel frets, which is really cool. It's 20 stainless steel frets, and that's the thing with Harley Benton. Harley Bentons and stainless steel frets are becoming very commonplace. So the quality of Harley Benton is really up there. The American market might not realize it right now, but the quality is right up there. And then this has the Tesla Opus 1 5 humbuckers in it. And if you haven't used the Tesla pickups yet, they're really, really cool. They sound good. I like them. A lot of people don't like them. I like them. I think they metal really good. It just depends on what you want. The Roswells are also awesome. So now that we got that in a nutshell, we're looking at this beautiful guitar. Specs are here. You go to their page, you can find all their specs, whatever you need. DLX Chrome hardware. This says, well, it's DLX and Goda Clusen tuners. And it says Diodario strings. You got 10 to 46s on it. I'm going to tell you most of the guitars that come in from Harley Benton for me have 9 to 42s on it, not 10 to 46s, although there has been a couple exceptions. So keep the string gauge, whatever. A lot of people like to change the strings right off the bat. Anyhow, I'm fine with the strings that they send. I think they sound good. So anyhow, nice guitar, looks good, right? Everybody's going, well, it's not a Gibson. Okay, it's a Harley Benton. So we should expect a reasonable price from Harley Benton. So let's do this. Let's click on this guitar. We're looking at 3 days. I'm sorry, $319, and now something new. It's not new, but it's more prevalent. We're seeing available at short notice, usually 2 to 5 days. Now, every guitar that I've ever ordered from Harley Benton has been in stock, and now I'm seeing this pop up on just about almost all their guitars. So this is something that's coming that I guess they don't have as many there, and they have to get them from someplace else. Now, I've ordered a lot of B stock. I've had good luck with their B stock. Now we got $294 for B stock and $319 for brand new. Here's my thought on this, guys, and this is why I go B stock. B stock has been checked twice. Some people say the first ones, when you buy them new, they're not checked. They say they're checked off on, and you get your little Harley Benton card, and you get a little signature on it, a little swirly mark that says somebody checked it and inspected it before it left. But are they really? I don't know. I can't verify that. However, what I have noticed is if I get a B stock guitar, it is more likely to be very, very nice than an A stock. And why is that? Well, because they took the B stock and they made what was wrong with it as right as possible. So, for instance, I ordered a white Les Paul style Harley Benton guitar, and it was A stock. I wanted an A stock. It was like a Randy Rhoads look guitar for me, and I love the guitar. Come in, and it had a lot of flaws. A lot. Worse than B stock would ever be. And Harley Benton took care of that for me right away. However, from then on, everything I order is B stock, and I've never had an issue with B stock. So just keep that in mind. And it's not a big difference. You're looking at $294 to $319. But here's the catch. So it's $319 to buy this guitar, and we'll add that to our basket, okay? And we're gonna go in, and I make sure I better take that down to 1 because I already got it in the basket. We're at $319, but here's the thing. We go to checkout, and this is where they get you. Available at short notice, so you're already waiting for the guitar. You're at $399, okay? So you're at $400 now to have that shipped. $80.32. UPS Express, 2-day shipping from Germany. Very fast. And I want you to keep in mind something. This is not the fault of Thomann Music or Harley Benton. Shipping costs are outrageous. Now, this is a discount for them because they ship in a mass amount of guitars. I'm going to give you, for instance, a few weeks ago, I sold a bass guitar. And I shipped that guitar 1 state away. And it cost me more than $80.32. It cost me almost $90. So keep that in mind. It is getting crazy. Shipping costs are getting crazy. So although that seems high, and it is high, let's call it for what it is. It's high. But it's still pretty low for what you're getting. But we have to balance this out because is it still the price of the guitar? You're paying it. So the price of the guitar is $399 with shipping. $400. Is that LP style guitar worth $400? In my opinion, it is. I'd rather have it than any Epiphone. My opinion. I've played them. I've played the Harley Bentons. I like the Harley Bentons better. I like the fit. I like the finish. I like the fretwork better. Yes, we get sometimes that have bad frets, but for the most part, I like the fretwork better. I love the sound of the Tesla pickups as well as the Roswells. I think they sound great. I think the guitars have a very unique mystique to them, a cool aura, and their finishes on the guitars are usually super nice. So, yes, but are the prices creeping up? Definitely creeping up. They're definitely getting into that Epiphone territory. And I can see them reaching that territory. And if you guys know, a quality Epiphone now is costing you $650, $700, $800. or more. And that's ridiculous. That's what Gibsons used to cost. So keep that in mind. So is it worth it? Well, would I buy this guitar for $400? No. Nope. It's because it's not cost effective for me to do that when I can buy another Les Paul style guitar and upgrade the components and still be in it under that price. And that's just me. Not that, I know how to set them up. I know how to work on them. You may not. You may want something from the factory. And I'm not knocking them because it's awesome. But we'll notice this across the board. I'll give you, for instance, the... let me go back here. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. So if we go into the fusion style guitars, we had a couple fusions in here. And I thought I clicked on the fusion. Let's go there again. So, fusion, where are you? There it is. Okay. Fusion style. Beautiful, beautiful Harley Benton guitars. I used to rave about these, how high-end looking, feeling, and playing these guitars are. How can they be so cheap? They're not so cheap anymore. So we're just going to pick one at random. Let's pick one with a Wilkinson on it instead of a Floyd Rose. Let's pick this Fusion 3 HSS. So we got a humbucker, 2 singles, roasted. It's a Pro Series. We'll click on that, and we're going to check it. And it says in stock shortly. So again, not in stock. $409. So we're at almost $500 by the time you ship it. And by the way, they're going to, if you pay with the credit card, they're going to tack a $6 to $8 import fee on top of that. That'll hit you later on. That'll hit your card later on. So be careful. You might not be expecting it. And I went over this before with Firefly guitars, except Firefly guitars, the ones they were shipping, were supposed to be coming from the United States, and they charge an international fee on them. So there's some kind of fraud going on there. So keep that in mind. Now, it's not Harley Benton. Harley Benton's on the up and up. Thoman Music's on the up and up. The fee is what the fee is. It's an international transaction fee. Rates vary for different banks, but usually it's $6 to $8. So keep that in mind. But we're at almost $500 by the time you ship that. You can get a B stock for $333. I would say that's the way to go. Okay, so let's get out of here and let's go into see if we can find one with a Floyd Rose on it. We're gonna get a little bit better. A lot of you want a hardtail. Hardtails are awesome too, but let's find a one with a Floyd. There we go. Here you go. So basically, this is a double humbucker. This is an HH with a Floyd roasted maple neck. Super, super beautiful. 24 fret. 364. So it's cheaper. So you just don't know. And this one's in stock. So this is probably old stock. So this is not bad for the money. So look around. The point is, shop and look around. I don't buy anything unless it says right there, in stock. Because when it says in stock, when we go to the cart, say we add that to the basket, and we go to the cart. Now this one's going to take 2 to 5 days, and then a couple days to ship it. So 7 days. Okay, we're going to delete that one. We're going to go to here. We're going to go to checkout, and this is going to tell you. And we're at $443.87. This is a much higher end guitar than the LP style guitar is. We're at $79.87 to ship it. It's a few bucks cheaper. Why? I have no idea. I'm not going to say it's based on weight because I'm going to guess, because my Fusion that came in was a pretty soggy SOB. So who knows? But $79.87, so $443.87 to ship it. But here's the best thing. See, we have delivery on the 1st. Today is the 30th, 2-day shipping. It's telling you when it's going to be here. It's going to be here on Wednesday the 1st, and it's fast. Thoman ships fast. But, guys, good-looking guitar, right? So let me find you something that I am looking for, a style that I am looking for, another super strat style, fusion style, if you will, guitar. So let me see if I can find something that's up my alley. I would like an SS. And I don't want a Floyd because I want a flush mount. So let me see what I can find here. And something that's a bit flashy. Something that looks super high end. Let's see what we can find here. I like the look, so it's gotta appeal to me. Because I am right now shopping for guitars. Okay, here's a cool. This is kind of a blue pastel. That's a cool one. But I've already been there. I've already done that. So, anything. Is there anything? I might have to go back. I love this one, by the way. I've been on the fence about buying this super amazing looking Fusion 3 with the silver sparkle so bad. What's that priced at right now? $359. So the prices went up since I looked at this last. We don't have any B stock, or I'd maybe order it. Available in 2 to 5 days. Be another 2 days to ship it. Once again, I stay away from this. Harley Benton, keep your stuff in stock. Nobody likes to buy stuff if you don't have it in stock. Too many things can happen. So, no, we ain't going to go with that one. Well, let's see here. We'll search. And what do we got here? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Go back. Oh, we're 1 of 3 right now. Where are we? Where was it? So where is the... Okay, let's go. Let's look at this again. Boom. Beautiful guitar. $409. So what are we getting for $409? Well, let's read. We're getting a roasted neck, Strat style. It's a super Strat, guys. Pro Series, comfortable body, the Natoya neck, Canadian roasted maple neck mount, bolt on neck. We know that. Modern C. Now, after playing really thin Ds, going to a modern C is not as fun. It's not as cool. It's not as fast. So, is it a C? I don't know. Harley Benton sometimes don't get their shapes right. So keep that in mind. Or they change things. So we got a roasted maple fingerboard. We got the inlays with ivory dots. Nothing special going on the fretboard then. But they're just dots. So keep that in mind. The stuff all adds up. We got 24 medium jumbo frets. Would be great to have jumbos, but they're not. This comes with the Roswell HAFB Alinco 5 humbucker bridge, a Roswell S74 M Alinco single coil, and another one on top of that. That is because we got the M and the N. And then we have, let's see, neck controls. 1 master volume, 1 tone, push-pull split coil. Very cool, right? 5-way switch. Okay, 10 to 46. I guarantee they're 9 to 42s, by the way. Beautiful guitar. I'm sure it is amazing. I'm sure that this guitar is awesome. Let's get her in there. Look at this beautiful. This is what I like about this. I love the back. I love the look on the back. So we're getting a cool guitar. And let's get in on this bridge right here with a Wilkinson trem system. You do have a block, but you have it mounts flush. It's not, I say flush, it's not going to, shouldn't be touching, but should float a little bit. But it's they're great bridges. I played them. They're fantastic. So cool guitar. Price is fair at $409, but $480 something by the time you get it. Okay, so keep that in mind. $480 something. But now we're going to head over to Amazon. Okay, let's go over to Amazon, and I'm looking at this, and people are going, "What? Look at this guitar, guys." Let's see if I can pull this up and make it bigger. What a stunning, at least visually from the pictures, a stunning guitar. And the finish on this guitar is almost like water, like waves. It looks like the old, like when we used to build our hot rods back in the day, the cellophane trick in the paint to give you that beautiful marble effect. Super nice looking. It has a Wilkinson trem on it. That is right. But in black, and black is cool. And look at our fretboard. The fretboard on this guitar, we have, I love inlays that are up towards the top like this. I love looking down on it. It's a good visual. It's very fast acquisition when you're playing and you're looking. I find that my eye's drawn to it. I like it, and I love this contour right here. Love this contour right in here, and this color change. I love it. I love the green fading in. I like the looks of this guitar. But here's the best part. They call this, it's a Leo James, but look, guys, it's active. This is an active pickup guitar. Now, what's it got for electronics? I'm not sure, but I'm willing to take a chance because it is active. It does have a Wilkinson on it. It has a beautiful, beautiful neck. Maple neck, mahogany body. They didn't cut, so it's mahogany, which is better than the Harley Benton. I got a maple neck, and they're saying it's a actual rosewood fingerboard. Now, is it a rosewood color or actual rosewood? Well, it's hard to tell, but as long as it plays good, who cares, right? How much is this guitar? $199, and right now there's 5% off from that, and they have it in various colors, such as this. If you want a shred-looking 80s guitar, bright yellow, whatever, fluorescent yellow, you should say. There's your cup of tea right there. They have it. Now, these ones here, this black-green one right here, which is also very nice, does not have binding. There's no binding. This paint fades. The top fades into the body. Whereas your other ones, the two other ones that I showed you, actually the fluorescent one and the first one I showed you, actually have, I'll go to the yellow one here and show you. This has a lime green binding. Is that cool or is that cool? Now, they have their own brand on these active pickups. I'm curious to how they sound, but that's what I am for you guys. I am your guinea pig. I am the guy who wants to find out if this is a good guitar out of the box. Will it need a setup? Let me answer that question for you. Of course it will. Every guitar needs a setup to set it up to you. If you have grabbed a guitar and you said, oh, that's perfect, it's not set up perfect to you. You haven't taken the time to really set it up to you. Don't let a setup be your deterrent on buying a guitar, because over the life of that guitar, you're going to need to set that thing up many times. It's that simple, because things change and things shift. Learn how to do it. Watch a few videos. Learn how to do it. Get it down. Enjoy it, because once you become part of your guitar, you're going to love it. And this is the first one we were looking at. And as you can see here, has that green binding. I love the look of this guitar. And I am going to order this guitar, guys. When I get done with this video, I'm going on and I'm ordering this guitar. I am going to be your guinea pig. This, looks-wise, cosmetic-wise, mahogany body, a nice neck, and a Wilkinson bridge is worth the price of admission. If the finish is nice, it's got a good bridge and a decent neck, it's worth $199 all day long. I'll put some Fishmans in it. I'll do whatever I need to do at that price and have a amazing first-rate guitar that will compete with guitars in the thousands, providing that it is nice as it looks. But this happens all the time, so keep that in mind. Now we'll go to LP, because we started out with LP. And we're going to look at some of these, okay? So here we go. Here's a 6-string. This is a pretty classic look right here. 219 right there. Bam, bam. Pretty classic look. This is a style, a G style. I've played some of these. They're fine. They're not everybody's cup of tea, but the bones are there. So keep that in mind. You can get better and better. You can go higher and higher, whatever you want to look at. Leo James also makes a nice looking Les Paul for $219. So your LPs are right around $200 to $300 for decent ones on Amazon. And I'm going to try to find you. Like, here's kind of the look we were looking at on for the Harley Benton right there. Now, this is a beautiful classic Sunburst, and I think I like this a little better because it's the classic Sunburst, but $219. Mahogany. So is it worth it? Worth it all day long. Your setup and your components become secondary when you can get into guitars this cheap. So I am hoping that this guitar I am about to order is going to live up to my expectations. And who knows, maybe it'll be amazing out of the box. It'll still need a setup, but maybe it'll be amazing out of the box. Maybe it won't be. But we're going to find out, because I think it looks really cool. And I kind of hope it's not perfect. I think it's going to sound decent because usually they do. But an active guitar that's that cheap, I've never seen that. So we'll see. And I'm looking at the frets. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but look at the frets. They look like jumbo frets. And if they are jumbo frets, oh baby. But we'll have to see because they don't give much information. I don't think they do anyhow. Mahogany body, maple veneer top, good appearance sound, rosewood fingerboard, Leo James unique fingerboard inlay, high quality materials, novel design, customized, active, SE100 Pro pickups. I looked that number up. I couldn't find anything on them. Excellent core performance. Black plated Wilkinson 2-point bridge. And scale length is 25.5. So right there with a gem. Wow, really cool. .24 fret. Okay, very cool. Yeah, we're going to order that up, guys. When it comes in, we are going to see if it's worth it. I want to thank you for tuning in to Fulton Street Beats and having this little discussion. And tell me what you think in the comment section. Is crossing that barrier up into that $400 or $500 range on a budget guitar too much? Personally, I think it is. I bought an SG that was an Epiphone, and I got that from Zounds. And it was expensive. Beautiful playing guitar, but was it perfect? No, it wasn't perfect. I mean, it needed some fret work, a little bit of fret work, a little bit of setup for me. I lowered the action. So, it is what it is. You always want to make it for you. So anything you get is going to need something. I guess that's my point. So don't be too hard on it. I think if you read the reviews, somebody just didn't like this guitar. They didn't like that. They said it had a plastic nut. Plastic nut, I mean, come on. It's a plastic nut. If you want to put a bone nut on it, put one on. Not a big deal. You don't have to take it to a luthier. You don't have to do that. Learn how to do it yourself. Do for you. Save some money. Wouldn't you rather have the knowledge than pay somebody to experiment on your guitar? Thanks, guys. Peace. Remember, it's rock and roll makes the world go round.